What if the greatest forces that shaped human civilization were not our virtues, but our flaws? For thousands of years, philosophers, religious leaders, and psychologists have warned about 7 powerful traits that live inside every human being: pride, greed, lust, envy, wrath, gluttony, sloth. Together, they became known as the 7 deadly sins. For centuries, they have been described as humanity's greatest weaknesses, the roots of evil, the beginning of suffering, the path toward destruction. But what if the story is more complicated? What if these traits, while capable of causing unimaginable harm, also helped build the very civilization we live in today? Think about ambition. Without it, would anyone have crossed oceans, built cities, reached the moon? The line between ambition and pride is often remarkably thin. Consider greed. It has fueled corruption, wars, and inequality. Yet the desire to gain more has also driven trade, innovation, and economic growth. Even envy, one of humanity's oldest emotions, may have played an unexpected role. Watching others succeed often inspires people to improve themselves, to invent, to compete, to create. Perhaps these emotions survived throughout evolution for a reason, not because they are good, but because they served a purpose. Modern psychology suggests that human emotions evolved to solve problems faced by our ancestors. Fear protected us from danger. Love strengthened families. Curiosity encouraged exploration. Could the so-called deadly sins have emerged through similar evolutionary pressures? History offers fascinating clues. Every empire, every scientific revolution, every economic boom, and every devastating war contains traces of these same human impulses. The 7 deadly sins are not monsters living outside us. They are patterns within us, present in every culture, every civilization, every generation. The real question is not whether they exist. The real question is why they exist. Over the next few episodes, we will examine each of these traits individually, not to celebrate them, not to condemn them, but to understand them. Because understanding human nature may be the greatest mystery of all. Our journey begins with the oldest and perhaps the most dangerous of the 7: pride. If the 7 deadly sins have existed throughout human history, why did they never disappear? If they are truly destructive, why did evolution not remove them? Perhaps because evolution does not reward goodness. It rewards survival. Every human emotion carries a purpose. The question is whether we control it or whether it controls us. Take pride. Too little confidence, and our ancestors may never have dared to leave their caves, challenge powerful leaders, or explore unknown lands. Too much pride, and kingdoms collapsed. Wars began. Entire civilizations paid the price. The same force that creates greatness can also create catastrophe. Greed follows a similar path. Imagine a world where no one wanted more. No larger harvest, no better tools, no greater discoveries. human progress might have slowed dramatically. Yet, when the desire for more becomes limitless, it creates corruption, exploitation, and inequality. History repeatedly demonstrates this balance. Many of the world's greatest inventions were driven by competition. Many of history's darkest tragedies were driven by the very same impulse. Envy may be even more surprising. It is often described as a poisonous emotion, but psychologists distinguish between destructive envy, which seeks to pull others down, and aspirational envy, which inspires people to rise higher. Seeing someone succeed can awaken a powerful question. If they can do it, why can't I? That single thought has inspired artists, scientists, entrepreneurs, and explorers for centuries. Then there is wrath. Anger has started wars, destroyed families, ended countless lives. Yet anger has also fueled revolutions against injustice. It has driven people to resist oppression, to defend those they love, and to challenge systems that refused to change. Without anger, would humanity always accept injustice? Or would we lose the courage to stand against it? Every deadly sin contains the same paradox. Each one has the potential to destroy. Each one also has the potential to create. The difference lies in one thing: control. Perhaps the 7 deadly sins were never humanity's greatest enemies. Perhaps they were powerful tools that became dangerous when left unchecked. The real battle has never been between good and evil. It has always been between instinct and wisdom. And the remaining 3 sins reveal that truth more clearly than ever. The final 3 sins are often dismissed as simple weaknesses. But beneath the surface, they reveal something far more complex. Gluttony is usually associated with eating too much. Yet its true meaning is excess, the endless desire for more comfort, more entertainment, more possessions, more pleasure. In today's world, gluttony is no longer limited to food. We consume information without pause. We scroll endlessly. We chase constant stimulation. Our ancestors struggled to find enough. Our challenge is knowing when enough is truly enough. Then comes sloth. At first glance, it appears to be the easiest sin to understand. Laziness, doing nothing, avoiding effort. But modern neuroscience tells a different story. The human brain is designed to conserve energy. For most of history, wasting energy could mean starvation. Rest was not always weakness. Sometimes it was survival. The problem begins when temporary rest becomes permanent avoidance, when fear disguises itself as comfort, when potential is sacrificed for convenience. Finally, there is lust. Often reduced to physical desire, lust is, at its core, the pursuit of intense pleasure. It has inspired poetry, music, art, and some of humanity's greatest love stories. But without balance, it can also lead to obsession, betrayal, and self-destruction. Like every other deadly sin, Its power depends on how it is directed. When we step back, a remarkable pattern begins to emerge. None of these 7 traits are purely evil. None are purely good. Each exists on a spectrum. Each can build or destroy. The 7 deadly sins are not flaws unique to certain people. They are part of being human. They exist in every culture, every nation, every generation. The goal was never to erase them. The goal has always been to understand them. Because what we fail to understand will eventually control us. Perhaps the greatest mistake is believing that defeating these sins means eliminating them entirely. A person without ambition may never achieve greatness. A person without desire may never create. A person who never feels anger may never confront injustice. The challenge is not to become emotionless. The challenge is learning where strength ends and excess begins. For thousands of years, the 7 deadly sins have been viewed as warnings. Perhaps they are something else as well. Perhaps they are mirrors, reflecting both the brightest and the darkest parts of human nature. In the end, the greatest battle has never been fought on a battlefield. It has never been between nations or civilizations. It has always taken place within the human mind. Every single day, every single choice. And perhaps the future of humanity will not be decided by technology or by artificial intelligence, but by whether we learn to master the oldest forces that have always lived within us. Because the greatest mystery has never been history. It has always been ourselves.